Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, before I begin my speech, I'd like to ask you something. Have you ever been in a group where someone had the title but no one really listened? Maybe a class leader, a project captain, a chief of organization, or someone who was officially in charge, but somehow when a decision had to be made, people choose to follow the others. Let's be honest, we've all seen it. And maybe at the same point, we've been that person too. Good day, honorable judges. My name is Naila Hanania, Choirunnisa, a student at State University of Semarang who enjoys speaking, probably a little too much, but today I'd like to use the voice for something more important. Because that situation teaches us something more powerful. Leadership is not always about position, but it is about influence. Ladies and gentlemen, being influenced is not always about being the loudest one person in the room, no, but it's about being the one people choose to listen to even when you stop talking. And history has shown us that the most strongest leaders were not always the most powerful one. Imagine a man with no official authority, no army, no weapon, yet millions choose to follow him. And that man was Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi never forced people to obey. He never led with fear, but he led with something more powerful, and it is moral influence. People choose to listen to him not because they were ordered to, but because they believe in what he stood for. And this is the true nature of influence. It moves people without pushing them. It inspires action without demanding control. Ladies and gentlemen, and that kind of influence does not appear overnight. It will when your words align your action, when your values still consistent, even no one is watching. And when the others feel respected, heard, and also safe around you. Maybe authority can make people follow some instruction, but influence makes people follow you. Maybe authority can control behavior, but influence shapes belief. And belief is what creates loyalty, courage, and also lasting change. And ladies and gentlemen, and that is why leadership in today's world demands more than intelligence and confidence, but it demands humanity, the ability to understand others, the ability to listen before speaking, the ability to lead not for ego but for purpose. So, what is the most important quality of being a leader? It is not position, it is not power, but it is influence. Influence through human leadership. Because leadership does not begin when people are told to follow, but it begins when people choose to follow. And that's all of my speech. I hope my speech can add a new perspective on your view about leadership. Stay healthy, be happy. I'm Naila Hanania. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.